can either get with it or get flipped like an hourglass. We live by honor and no excuse. Just sit to pray up to the Lord. I told him, then let all the terrorists loose. Hold your tongue or get rebuked, cause you made a truce. With a race to make merchandise out of my abuse. Scared of who? You got your gun, then pull it. Me and my niggas start to argue, it's about who gon' bite the bullet. It gon' take round, take round. Opponents better move slow. Attack dog for this truth, nigga. Cool yo. Go to ground, 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 go to ground. It's all about that warfare, boy. Give ground, give ground, give ground, back up, give ground, give ground, give ground, back up, give ground, give ground. It's all about that warfare, boy. Take ground, 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 take ground. My soldiers take ground till them stand down. Take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground. My soldiers take ground till them stand down. Oh, thought you could cross us with no consequence, but you will pay dearly. You should've used your common sense. My zeal lit, that means you could never prevail. Hey, with a true sin, hey, with warriors dwell. Be wise with the weapons, cause I promise. My nine just like my wife, she concealed, she modest. I know two things, a robber will not prosper. And any man harm me and my aunt gon' meet the doc. Cause this life is warfare, it's not an easy walk. Been watching my people die so you can miss me with that love talk. My UPK soldiers, any man try to cross your path, make him regret it. What that means? Fall on his ass. Comparing me to you really ain't no contest. Lonely one west. Say what? Lonely one west. This for those who thinking we ain't ready for. Tell them back up. I'm about to drop something heavy for. Go to ground, 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 go to ground. It's all about that warfare, boy. Give ground, give ground, give ground, back up, give ground, give ground, give ground, back up, give ground, give ground. It's all about that warfare, boy. Take ground, 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 take ground. My soldiers take ground till them stand down. Take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground. My soldiers take ground till them stand down. Any man give his life for Yahweh Shai, Mashiach, and Christ, and fall up under that UPK banner. It's my brother and my blood, and I will die and kill for him if necessary. Go to ground, 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 go to ground. It's all about that warfare, boy. Give ground, give ground, give ground, back up, give ground, give ground, give ground, back up, give ground, give ground. It's all about.
Advertising on YouTube helps me reach engaged customers like Jenna, who's been searching for landscapers on Google.
Yo, I stay away from the streets and the trouble to get in. Trying to stay strong in this world full of sin, but they wanna bring us down, they wanna see us win. They wanna kill us all, Lord, tell me, can I live? Can a nigga live? Can I live? Can a nigga live? Lord, tell me, can I live? I know the hatred's deeper than the color of your skin. So can I live? Can a nigga live? Can I live? Can a nigga live? Lord, tell me, can I live? Know the hatred's deeper than the color of your skin. Can I live?
America KKK, land of the good smokers, home of the slaves, and I'm just trying to be great. Tell me, how can I live with this drama every day? I'm a light, I'm a beam in this darkness. It seems that real life is a nightmare. Can I live my dreams on this earth? Since I was young, I realized I had a destiny bigger than the fake shit that's disguised as what was best for me. Better than the hate and all the lies that be the death of me. As of late, since we've been hypnotized since elementary, thought it was my skin, but studied something that was new to me. They hate me because of what my ancient ancestors used to be. Healers, teachers, deities, not all of them were kings and queens. Our nature was natural, not supernatural. Now they call it magic and voodoo, that shit ain't practical. All the roots connected, always more to learn of that, you know. Don't let the shit go over your head. Same snakes up in the garden, but the skin just shed. They'll always try to convince you that it's all in your head. Just know you gotta do better before you hit your bed. I stay away from the streets and the trouble to get in. Trying to stay strong in this world full of sin, but they wanna bring us down. They don't wanna see us win. Trying to kill us all, Lord. Tell me, can I live? Can a nigga live? Tell me, can I live? Can a nigga live, Lord? Tell me, can I live? I know that hate is deeper than the color of our skin. Can I live? Can a nigga live? Lord, tell me, can I live? Can a nigga live? Tell me, can I live? I know that hate is deeper than the color of our skin.
Yeah.
Can I live?
They say my rhymes cause too much excitement. Ride incitement, shit, well there's no indictments. When my kinfolk get murdered by white men. Dark skin, light skin, divided and blinded. So we beef with each other, our brothers, rather than fight them. Fuck all that silence, it's time to get shit ignited. I am my way low, nigga. I ain't taking shit from no tars. And ain't no motherfucking nation got freedom from march and begging for portions. Niggas ain't signing no parchments. Big payback. You crackers got red in your margins. Why? They broke every treaty, slaughtered the buffalo, and then they set fire to teepees. They carved their face in mountains, but we go to jail for graffiti. We fought for this country, they gave us syphilis at Tuskegee. We been getting robbed, yeah, we're the ones who stay behind bars. They take all our money, but they ain't wanna give us no jobs. Wasn't supposed to make it, but we stayed defying the odds. It's like we really only living off the grace of our God. Can I live without getting harassed by the Sarge? Can I live without getting slammed on my car? Can I live long enough to raise my kids? Can I live long enough to see justice? Yo, can I live without getting harassed by the Sarge? Can I live without getting slammed on my car? Can I live long enough to raise my kids? Can I live long enough to see justice? I stay away from the streets and the trouble to get in. Trying to stay strong in this world full of sin, but they wanna bring us down, they wanna see us win. They wanna kill us all, Lord, tell me, can I live? Can a nigga live? Can I live? Can a nigga live? Lord, tell me, can I live? I know the hatred's deeper than the color of your skin. So can I live? Can a nigga live? Can I live? Can a nigga live? Lord, tell me, can I live? Know the hatred's deeper than the color of your skin. Can I live?
It's voting on it. What is it?
Purchase your tracks today.
Know the people been waiting for a minute for something authentic. Came in the truth and bossed in it. Made niggas regroup. Had to shed light on the false image. You became whole court. Now who the fuck won scrimmage? 2 words for soft niggas. What is good riddance? Don't affiliate with feminist symptoms. I know you feel me, nigga. This a death threat to hip hop. You don't stop that weak shit, I'ma mix your lean with some Grimlock. When the last time you heard it this raw? What I wish for's when the earth inherited by the piss fall. We been to war, them the ones I'm taking risks for. Ain't got no picks or no cards to hold. Holy angels watch my steps, them Glock guard my soul. Can't let them leave my body cold. I know you feel me, nigga. Let the wicked weep and the meek prevail. God never been 50-50. I should now awake and sleep a cell. Let the righteous cry, silence the pretender. A rebel without a cause, as long as I remember. Not taking the kingdom, the only thing on my agenda. Can't avoid me, nigga. Middle finger to the ones that try to destroy me. Revenge of beauty, I'm a beast. I told that bitch she can't eat, let she join me for dinner. My God ain't got no regard for a sinner. One call fall on him like timber. I know you feel me, nigga. In the eyes of terror, I stand still. Go to work for the colony, bring it back to the anthill. Plus everything I drop heavy as an anvil. Show you how to stand like a man in this damn field. I know you feel me, nigga. Fuck equality, it gotta be one man win and the rest lose. Wave devastator, I'm calculating my next move. UBK with real niggas seek refuge. Body shots for pause, that'll get you bruised. My niggas whole ranker, check your little attitude. I came to fuck up your mood on your little holiday like I'm Mr. Scrooge. Resurrected from the grave, walking from the fall. Visions in my eyes, gripping the mic, screaming God bless the underdog. Down by the letter, and live by that protocol. Walk by faith, not by sight. Ain't no hope for getting struggles. Life like some war resist, or get pulled into a world that never left you. I will endure. Election will be sure, correction will be swift. No Will Smith, but I am legend. What else would you call the killer of deception? A leader got soldiers on post in every direction. On go like a German shepherd, young and a restless. Wear honor like a diamond necklace. I know you feel me, nigga.
We love it. All right, shalom. Y'all Bashim Yab Shabakathum. Why y'all was Shamal, the Thun Bashim Yab Shah. This is Isupk, Charlotte, North Carolina. All right. We're going to get started with the Sabbath service. All right. So, without further ado, if you would, blow the horn. Better than me. We're going to start off with the Lord's Prayer. All right. I think it's too we had a reader. Third, I think it's too I just can take a check and just, it'd be a lot to hold a scroll in to read.
Amajim, which means to stare. Wapan Yaquadum, which means turn and face the east. We're going to say the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malak with Taba'ah, Ratazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'arataza, Kawah, Hayah, Bashamayim, Lathanlanau, Lakum, Kal, Yawam, Wasalat now, Kabawaf now, Kasalak now, Kabawaf now, Wala'ah, Tabiyah now, Banasaya Won, Abal, Hawashai now, Mayan, Rad, Kaya, Laka, Amalak, Wa'ala, Watapara, La'walamya, Aman, in the English. 1,000 feet tall. In the English, our Father, Father,
which art in heaven.
which art in heaven.
Hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done
Thy will be done
in earth
in earth
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread.
our daily bread.
Forgive us our debts
Give us our debts
as we forgive our debtors.
as we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not
And lead us not
into temptation,
into temptation,
but deliver us
deliver us
from evil.
from evil.
For thine is the kingdom
Thine is the kingdom
and the power
and the power
and the glory
and the glory
forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it. This is the prayer for the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Baba Kushah, the Thundernawa, Hakak, Hakak, Larapa'ah, Kal Makala, Wakal Madawa, Hakak,
Akak,
Latahar,
Latahar,
Hamatazarayim,
Hamatazarayim,
Hakak,
Hakak,
Lahakuyim,
Lahakuyim,
Hamathium,
Hamathium,
Hakak,
Hakak,
Al-Rakawa,
Al Rakawah,
Hatama'ala,
Hatama'ala,
Lagarashan,
Lagarashan,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Yahushua,
Yahushua,
the water Aman.
the water Amun. In the English, Yahweh.
Yahweh,
In the name of Yahushua,
in the name of Yahushua,
please give us the power,
please give us
the power to heal
power to heal
all manner of sickness
all manner of sickness
and all manner of disease,
and all manner of disease,
the power to cleanse the lepers,
power to cleanse the leper,
the power to raise the dead,
power to raise the dead,
the power against unclean spirits,
power against unclean spirits,
to cast them out.
to cast them out.
In the name of
In
Yahushua,
the name of Yahushua,
thank you.
thank you.
So be it.
So be it. This is the prayer for the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh.
Wa Yahushua,
Wa Yahushua.
Wa Ma'aka'ala,
Wa Mayaka'ala.
Wa Alahayim,
Wa Alahayim.
Matazabiyah,
Matazab Ya'ah.
Alawap Yahana,
Alawap Yahana.
Ha Alawap,
Ha Alawapim.
Ha Saranya,
Ha Saranyam.
Ha Kwatazayanya,
Ha Kwatazayoyim.
Ha Koyoyoyim,
Ha Koyoyoyim.
Wa Akwatiyim,
Wa Hakwati.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem Yahushua,
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
the water Aman.
The water Amun. In the English, bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh,
And Yahushua.
and Yahushua,
And Michael.
and Michael,
And the angels.
and the angels,
Commander General Yahana.
Commander General Yahana,
The generals.
the generals,
The captains.
captains,
The officers.
officers,
The troopers.
troopers,
And the sisters.
and the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
In the name of
in
Yahushua.
the name of Yahushua,
Thank you.
thank you.
So be it.
So be it. This is Psalm 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah,
Asha'ah.
Ayanya,
Ayanya.
Ahahayim,
Ahahayim.
Ma'ayan,
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah,
Yaba'ah.
Isaiah,
Isaiah.
Isaiah,
Isaiah.
Ma'ayan,
Ma'ayin.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
Aisha,
Aisha.
Shemayam,
Shamayam.
Wa'aratazah,
Wa'aratazah.
Al-Yathan,
Al-Yathan.
Lamawat,
Lamawat.
Regalka,
Regalka.
Al-Yanawam,
Al-Yanawam.
Shamarka,
Shamarka.
Hana,
Hana.
La'ah,
La'ah.
Yanawam,
Yanawam.
Wala'ah,
Wala'ah.
Yayashan,
Yayashan.
Shawamah,
Shawamah.
Yasha'ala,
Yasha'ala.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
Shamarka,
Shamarka.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
Tazalka,
Tazalka.
Al-Yad,
Al-Yad.
Yamyanka,
Yamyaka.
Yawamam,
Yawamam.
Hashemash,
Hashamash.
La'ah,
La'ah.
Yakaka,
Yakaka.
Wayarak,
Wayarak.
Walayala,
Walayala.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
Yashamarka,
Yashamarka.
Makarai,
Makalrai.
Yashamar,
Yashamar.
Athnapashka,
Afnapashka.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
Yashamar,
Yashamar.
Taza'aka,
Taza'aka.
Wabawa'aka,
Wabawa'aka.
Ma'atha,
Ma'aitah.
Wa'aidai Walam.
Wa'ayid awalam. I will lift up mine
I
eyes
will lift up mine eyes
unto the hills.
to the hills,
From whence cometh my help?
from whence cometh my help.
My help cometh from Yahweh,
My help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Yasha'ala
he that keepeth Yasha'ala
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
Yahweh shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy
He
soul.
shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in
from this time forth
from this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore. This is Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim,
Alahayim.
Al-Dama Yalakah,
Al-Dama Yalakah.
Al-Thakarash,
Al-Thakarash.
Al-Thashakwa,
Al-Thashakwa.
Al Kayahana,
Kayahana.
Awayabyaka,
Awayabyaka.
Yahama Yawan,
Yahama Yawan.
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash.
Al-Imaka,
Al-Imaka.
Ya'ira Yamwa,
Ya'ira Yumwa.
Sawadah,
Sawadah.
Wayatha,
Wayatah.
Wa'aitazawa,
Ya'ai Tazawa.
Al-Tazapawanyaka,
Al-Taza Pawanyaka.
Amarwa,
Amarwa.
Lakawa,
Lakawa.
Wanakakidam,
Wanakakidam.
Magalia,
Magalia.
Wala'ah,
Wala'ah.
Yazakar,
Yazakar.
Sham Yasha'ala,
Sham Yasha'ala.
Iwadah,
Iwadah.
Kaya,
Kaya.
Nawai Tazawa,
Nawai Tazawa,
Laba,
Laba,
Yakadwa,
Yakadwa,
Alyaka,
Alyaka,
Barya,
Barya,
Yakarathwa,
Yakarathwa,
Ahalya,
Ahalya,
Adawam,
Adawam,
Wayashimai,
Wayashamai,
Alayam,
Alayam,
Mawaba,
Mawa'aba,
Wahagariam,
Wahagariam,
Gabal,
Gabal,
Wa'aimawan,
Wa'aimawan,
Wa'aimalak,
Wa'aimalak,
Palashah,
Palashah,
I'm Yashabya,
Yashabya,
Tazawar,
Tazawur,
Gam Ashawar,
Gum Ashawur,
Nalawa,
Nalawa,
Imam,
Imam,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Zarawai,
Zarawai,
Labanya Lawat,
Labunya Lawat,
Salah,
Salah,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Laham,
Lahom,
Kamadian,
Kamadian,
Kasaya,
Kasaya,
Sarah,
Sara'ah,
Kayabian,
Kayabyan,
Banakal,
Banakal,
Koyashwan,
Koyashwan,
Kamadian, Salakian, Nashamadwa,
Nashamadwa,
Bayan Dara,
Ba'ayan Da'ara,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Daman,
Salah,
Daman,
Daman,
La'adama,
La'adama,
Shayatamwa,
Shayatumwa,
Nadai Yamawa,
Nadayadama,
Kairab, Kairab,
Kaira,
Wakazaba,
Wakazaba,
Wakazabak,
Wakazabak,
Wakatazal,
Wakatazal,
Manai,
Mana'ai,
Ka Nasa Yakamwa,
Kasaya Salaki, Kal Nasaya Kumwa,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amarwa,
Amarwa,
Naya Rasha,
Nayabashah,
Lanawa,
Lanawa,
Ath,
Ah,
Nayawa,
Nawa,
Alahayim,
Alahayim,
Alahaya,
Alahaya,
Shayatamwa,
Shayatumwa,
Kagagala,
Kagagala,
Kakwash,
Kakwash,
Lapanya,
Lapunya,
Rawaka,
Rawaka,
Kaash,
Ka'ash,
Dabaira Yaira,
Daba Ira Yaira,
Wakalahaba,
Wakalahaba,
Dalahat,
Talahat,
Harayam,
Harayom,
Khan,
Khan,
Daradapma,
Daradapma,
Basairaka,
Basa Iraka,
Wabasa,
Wabasa,
Wapathka,
Wapathka,
Dabahalam,
Dabahalam,
Mala'a,
Mala'ah,
Panyaham,
Punyahom,
Kwalawan,
Kwalawan,
Wayabakwashwa,
Wayabakwashwa,
Shamka,
Shamka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Yabashwa,
Yabashwa,
Wayabahawa,
Wayabahawa,
Ayai,
Ayai,
Wayakaparwa,
Wayakaparwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayadawa,
Wayadawa,
Kaya Atha,
Kaya Atha,
Shamka,
Shamka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Labadka,
Labadka,
Al Yawan,
Al Yawan,
Al Kaharataza,
Al Kahal Ratazah. In the English, keep not thy silence.
not that silence,
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
hold not thy peace,
hold not that peace,
and be not still.
be not still,
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
for lo,
lo,
thine enemies make a tumult,
thy enemies make a tumult,
and they that hate thee
and they that hate
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head,
They have taken crafty counsel
they have taken crafty counsel
against thy people,
against thy people,
and consulted against
and consulted against
thy hidden one.
thy hidden one.
They have said,
They have said,
come,
come,
and let us cut them off
and let us cut them off
from being a nation,
from being a nation,
that the name of our Yasha'Allah
that the name of Yasha'Allah
may be no more
may
remembrance.
be no more remembrance.
For they have consulted together
They have consulted together
with one consent.
one consent.
They are confederate against
They
thee,
are confederate against
the
thee,
tabernacles of Edom,
tabernacles of Edom,
and the Ishmaelites,
and the Ishmaelites,
of Moab, and the
Moab,
Hagarenes,
Hagarenes,
Gabal,
Gabal,
and Ammon,
Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines,
Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre,
Asur
Asur,
also is joined with them.
also is joined with them.
They have opened the children of Lot.
They have hope of the children of Lot.
Salah, do unto them as unto the
As
Midianites,
unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kasam,
at the brook of Kasam,
which perished at Endor.
perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles
Make their nobles
like Oreb,
like a red,
and like Zeed,
like Zaeb,
yea,
yea,
and their princes,
and their princes,
as Zabah
as Zabah,
and as Almunah,
and as Amunah,
who said,
who said,
let us take to
let
ourselves
us take to ourselves
the houses of Yahweh in possession.
the houses of Yahweh in possession.
O my power,
O my power,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as the stubble before the wind,
as stubble before the wind,
as the fire burning for wood,
as the fire burneth the wood,
and as the flame
and as the flame
set up the mountains on
set
fire.
the mountains on fire.
So persecute them
So persecute
with
them
thy tempest,
with thy tempest,
and make them afraid
make them afraid
with thy storm.
with thy storm,
Fill their faces with shame,
fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy name.
they may seek thy
O
name.
Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded
let them be confounded
and troubled forever.
trouble forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame,
and perish, that they may know
that they know
whose name alone is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high
art the most high
over all the earth.
over all the earth. Sure. Sorry.
Sorry. Okay. Yeah, switch position.
La Yashal.
La Yashal.
Like he got a war.
Yashal.
When we leave, you got the mics back working? Okay, that's fine. It's Numbers 3 and 7, or 1 and 22. No, 15, 22. Numbers 4 and 4. Yeah. Start from number 4. Numbers 4, verse 4. Good, Michelle.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 4, verse 4 in the Hebrew. Za'ath, Ibadath, Bunya, Kwahath, Ba'ahal, Mawa'id, Quadash, Hakodashim. Verse 5. Waba'ah, Aharon, Wabanyawa, Banasai, Hamakana, Waharadan, Ath, Parakath, Hamasak, Wakasawa, Ba, Ath, Aran, Ha'aidath, verse 6. Thanawa, Thanawa, Alayawa, Alayawa, Kasawaya, Iwar, Takash, Waparashawa, Waparashwa, Bagad, Kalayala, Dakalath, Mala Ma'aila, Mala Ma'aila, Washamwa, but Badayawa, verse 7. Wa'ila, Shalakan, Hapanyawam, Waparasha, Waparashwa.
That's a yeah, ain't it?
Yaparashwa, Salaki. Bagad, Dakalath, Wanathanwa, Wanathanawa, Wanathanwa,
Yeah, when the thunder one.
Ila Yawa, Ath, Hakwa Irath, Wa'ath, Akapath, Wa'ath, Hamanakwa Yath. Hamanakwa Yath?
Haman Koyath.
Haman Kwayath. Wa'ath. Quashawath. Hanasak. Walakam. Hathamayad. Al Yawa. Ilayawa. Yahaya. Verse 8. Waparashwa. Ila Yaham. Bagad. Dawala Ith. Shunya. Yakasawa. Or Yakaswa. Wakaswa. Salaki. Athwa. Bama Kasa. Iwar. Takash. Washamwa. Ath. Badayawa. Verse 9.
Would you started in verse 4?
Verse 4. Wala Kawa. Bagad. Dakalath. Wakasawa. Ath. Manarath. Hama Awar. Wa'ath. Narathaya. Narathya. Wa'ath. Malakwakathya. Malakwakaya. Wa'ath. Makathathya. Wa'ath. Kala. Or Kal. Kalya. Shamanah, Ashar, Yashar, Yasharathwa, La'ah, Allah,
It's La'ah.
La'ah, Baham, verse 10. Wanath Nawa, Wanathanwa, Atha, Wa'ath, Kal, Kalyah, Al, Makasa, Iwar, Takash, Wanathanwa, Al, Hamawat.
All right. Pick it up in the English. Pick it up in the English. Then after that, read 14 in the English. Read 14 verses in the English. After that, all right?
Okay. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 4, verse 4. This shall be the service of the sons of Kohath in the tabernacle of the congregation about the most holy things. Verse 5. And when the camp setteth forward, Aaron shall come and his sons, and they shall take down the covering veil, and cover the ark of testimony with it. Verse 6. And shall put thereon the covering of badger's skin, and shall spread over it a cloth wholly of blue, and shall put in the staves thereof. Verse 7. And upon the table of showbread they shall spread a cloth of blue, and put thereon the dishes and the spoons and the bowls and covers to cover withal, and the continual bread shall be thereon. Verse 8. And they shall spread upon them a cloth of scarlet, and cover the same with a covering of badger skins, and shall put in staves thereof. Verse 9. And they shall take a cloth of blue, and cover the candlestick of the light, and his lamps, and his tongues, and his snuff dishes, and all the oil vessels thereof, wherewith they minister unto it. Verse 10. And they shall put it and all the vessels thereof within a covering of badger skins, and shall put it upon a bar.
All right. Go ahead and read 14 more verses. Read 7 more verses.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 4, verse 11. And upon the golden altar they shall spread a cloth of blue, and cover it with covering of badger skins, and shall put to the staves thereof. Verse 12. And they shall take all the instruments of ministry, wherewith they minister in the sanctuary, and put them in a cloth of blue, and cover them with a covering of badger skins, and shall put them on a bar. Verse 13. And they shall take away the ashes from the altar, and spread a purple cloth thereon. Verse 14. And they shall put upon it all the vessels thereof, wherewith they minister about it, even the censers, the flesh hooks, and the shovels, and the basins, all the vessels of the altar. And they shall spread upon it a covering of badger skins, and put the staves of it. Verse 15. And when Aaron and his sons have made an end of covering the sanctuary, and all the vessels of the sanctuary, as the camp is to set forward, after that the sons of Kohath shall come to bear it, for they shall not touch any holy thing, lest they die. These things are the burden of the sons of Kohath in the tabernacle of the congregation. Verse 16. And to the office of Eleazar, the son of Aaron, the priest, pertaineth the oil for the light, and the sweet incense, and the daily meat offering, and the anointing oil, and the oversight of all the tabernacle, and of all that therein is, in the sanctuary and in the vessels thereof. Verse 17. And the Most High spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying,
Go ahead, read Go ahead.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 4, verse 18. Cut ye not off the tribe of the families of the Kohathites from among the Levites. Verse 19. But thus do unto them that they may live and not die when they approach unto the most holy things. Aaron and his sons shall go in and appoint them every one to his service and to his burden. Verse 20. But they shall not go in to see when the holy things are covered, lest they die. Verse 21. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, verse 22, take also the sum of the sons of Gershon throughout the houses of their families, throughout the houses of their fathers, by their families. Verse 23, from 30 years old and upward unto 50 years old shalt thou number them, all that enter in to perform the service, to do the work in the tabernacle of the congregation. Verse 24.
I said you got to go to verse 24. Go ahead.
This is the service of the families of the Gershonites, to serve and for burdens.
All right, Kiyata War, Baba Kashav, if you could do verse 24 to, let me see, 31 in the Hebrew. Baba Kashav.
It's the book of Numbers, chapter 4, and verse 25. Wana Sha Salaki. Wana Sha Awa. Av. Yahweh. Ya'ai. Hama Shakun. Wa'av. Ahol. Mawa'id. Maka Sahawa. Wama Kasa. Atakash. Ashar. Alayawa. Mala Salaki. Mala Ma'ila. Wa'av. Masak. Patak. Ahol. Mawa'ai. Verse 26. Wa'av. Kwala'aya. Hakatazar. Wa'av. Masak. Patak. Sha'ira. Hakatazar. Ashar. Al. Hamash Shakun. Wa'ila. Hama Zakaka. Hama Zakak. Zabak Salaki. Hama Zabak. Sabayab. Wa'av. Maya Dayahum. Wa'av. Ka. Kalaya. Ibadathum. Wa'av. Ka. Ashar. Ya'aisha. Lahum. Wa'ai Badwa. Verse 27. Al. Paya. Aharata Salaki. Harun.
There you go.
Like a little small spot.
No sweat. You in verse what? 27.
Verse 27. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 4, verse 27. Paya, Aharon, Waba Nayawa, Tahaya, Ka, Ibadaf, Bunya, Haga, Rush, Ha, Gara, Shunya, Lakal, Masha'am, Walakal, I, but the I bought them. Wapa, Wapa, the thumb, Allahum, Bama Shah, Marav, Av, Kal, Masha'am, verse 28. It's a Av, Ibadaf, Mashak, Salaki, Masha, Pak, Masha, Pakat, Masha, Pakaf, Bunya, Hagara, Shunya, Ba'ahol, Mawa'id, Wa Sha Ma Ratham, Bayad, Aya Thamar, Bun, Aharon, Hakahan, verse 29, Bunya, Ma Raraya, La Masha Pakatham, Labayav, Abatham, Tapakwa, Atham, verse 30, Mabun, Shalashyam, Shana, Wama Ailah, Wa'id, Bun, Hamashyam, Shana, Thapa Quadum, Ka, Haba'a, La Tazaba'a, La Ibad, Av, Ibadav, Ahol, Mawa'id.
That's the end of verse 30. One more. Go ahead.
Verse 31. Waza'av, Masha Marav, Masha Lakal, I Badathum, Ba'ahol, Mawa'id, Quara Shaya, Hama Shakan, Waba Ra Yahai Salak, Waba Ra Yaha Yawa, Wa'ai Ma Wayawa, Wa'a Danaya, Wa'a Dana Yawa. That's the end of verse 31.
All right. Ba'az, pick it up in the English. Baba Shah. Pick up what, 20, 24? Go ahead. 25.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 4, verse 25. And they shall bear the curtains of the tabernacle, and the tabernacle of the congregation, his covering, and the coverings of the badger skins that is above upon it, and hanging for the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. Verse 26. And the hangings of the court, and the hangings for the door of the gate of the court, which is by the tabernacle and by the altar round about, and their cords, and all the instruments of their service, and all that is made for them. So shall they serve. Verse 27. And the appointment of Aaron and his sons shall be all the service of the sons of the Gershonites, and all their burdens, and in all their service. And ye shall appoint unto them in charge all their burdens. Verse 28. This is the service of the families of the sons of Gershon, in the tabernacle of the congregation, and their charge shall be under the hand of Ithamar, the son of Aaron the priest. Verse 29. As for the sons of Merari, Thou shalt number them after their families by the house of their fathers. Verse 30. From 30 years old and upward, even unto 50 years old, shalt thou number them, every one that entereth into the service to do the work of the tabernacle of the congregation. Verse 31. And this is the charge of their burden, according to all their service in the tabernacle of the congregation, the boards of the tabernacles, and the bars thereof, and the pillars thereof, and sockets thereof.
I was right on verse 30. What 31? Okay, so these other brothers right here, they basically took care of putting the tabernacle up and taking it down. When the camp moved, they were the ones. So this is the priesthood. This is the priesthood of the Levites. They're on their charge. They're not soldiers, so they don't fight in war. They take care of making sure the tabernacle, the service, like what we got today, that's accordingly. The Most High wanted that to be a separate charge, strictly for the Levites. Some of them took care of the vessels. Some of them took care of the food, the sacrifice, and these brothers at the end right here, they was in charge of putting the tabernacle. The tabernacle was like a big tent, like a big tent where we didn't have a temple in the wilderness, so it was like a mobile tent. It's a mobile tabernacle, a mobile temple, and they was the ones that made sure to put it together and take it apart. Man, go ahead. Now read 7 more verses in English.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 4, verse 32. And the pillars of the court round about, and their sockets, and their pins, and their cords, with all their instruments, and with all their service. And by name ye shall reckon the instruments of the charge of their burden. 33. This is the service of the families of the sons of Merari, according to all their service, in the tabernacle of the congregation, under the hand of Ithamar, the son of Aaron the priest. Verse 34. And Moses and Aaron and the chief of the congregation numbered the sons of the Kohathites after their families and after the house of their fathers. 35. From 30 years old and upward, even unto 50 years old, every one that entereth into the service for the work in the tabernacle of the congregation. Verse 36. And those that were numbered of them by their families were 2,750. Verse 37. These were they that were numbered of the families of the Kohathites, all that might do service in the tabernacles of the congregation, which Moses and Aaron did number according to the commandment of the Most High by the hand of Moses. Verse 38. And those that were numbered of the sons of Gershon throughout their families and by the house of their fathers.
Read 7 more.
Verse 39. From 30 years old and upward, even unto 50 years old, everyone that entereth into the service for the work in the tabernacle of the congregation. Verse 40. Even those that were numbered of them throughout their families by the house of their fathers were 2,630. 41. These are they that were numbered of the families of the sons of Gershon, of all that might do service in the tabernacle of the congregation, whom Moses and Aaron did number according to the commandment of the Most High. 42. And those that were numbered of the families of the sons of Merari throughout their families by the house of their fathers. 43. From 30 years old and upward, even unto 50 years old, everyone that entereth into the service for the work in the tabernacle of the congregation. 44. Even those that were numbered of them after their families were 3,200. Verse 45. These be those that were numbered of the families of the sons of Merari, whom Moses and Aaron numbered according to the word of the Most High by the hand of Moses.
All right, we're gonna read 7 more, and that'd be the final. Go ahead, read them in English.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 4, verse 46. All those that were numbered of the Levites, whom Moses and Aaron and the chief of Israel numbered, after their families and after the house of their fathers. 47, from 30 years old and upward, even unto 50 years old, everyone that came to do the service of the ministry and the service of the burden in the tabernacle of the congregation. 48, even those that were numbered of them were 8,504 score. 49, according to the commandment of the Most High, they were numbered by the hand of Moses, everyone according to his service.
And who gave it? So once again, who that was a commandment of the Lord to count the children of Israel, to make sure like get the number count of who do what kind of work. It's like Israelites, we were structured from coming out the wilderness. The Most High made sure we had a structure. That's the only way to rule a nation. That's the only way. That's why that's why this book is called the Book of Numbers. You know what I'm saying? That's how Black, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, numbers is what count. Like the nation, having the right amount of numbers. That's why the oppressor says of what Planned Parenthood and all of that, so that our numbers would diminish. Crack cocaine made our numbers diminish. Gang violence make our number diminish. Man, we're not supposed to be in this condition where our numbers diminish. Our numbers are supposed to be increased. The water, the one, shalom, y'all, bashim katar, sir. Our numbers are supposed to increase, brother. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to. That's why I was going over class, man. Like the a woman's role in the kingdom of heaven, or here, in the nation of Israel, is to have plenty beautiful babies, man. Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian babies, man. Like the Lord is the Lord of hosts for a reason, and he rules over a nation. He is the God of a nation. He ain't the God of one person. That's why when you hear the Christians say and the other religions, I got a personal relationship with God, or the Most High don't have a personal relationship with anybody. It ain't no personal relationship. The Most High rules over a nation of people, man. And the Book of Numbers, man, we had a lot of brothers, the soldiers and the priests. And now in the kingdom of heaven, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, we're priests and kings and priests. That's the goal. Go ahead, keep reading, brother.
And according to his burden, thus were they numbered of him, as the Most High commanded Moses.
Mm-hmm. And according to their burden, I mean, the top of, according to the work they got put on them, man. Like life is about warfare, and life is about work.
That's right.
You understand? Go ahead.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 5, verse 1. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, verse 2, command the children of Israel that they put out of the camp every leper, and every one that hath an issue, and whosoever is defiled by the dead. Verse 3, both male and female shall ye put out. Without the camp shall ye put them, that they defile not their camps, in the midst whereof I dwell.
That's verse 3. Man, and we about to get now into some other topic here in the book of Numbers too. But the Most High said, look, put out everybody that's a leper. Everybody that has the Most High wanted perfection. That's what the Most High is. He's perfect. He wants us to be perfect. Now, in today's society, of course, Christ died for brothers that are sick or may have disabilities to be able to enter into the kingdom. But back then, if you was maimed, if you had certain things with you, like you couldn't participate in the same thing that some of the congregation participated in, because the Lord wanted us to be perfect. He didn't allow little people. He didn't allow people to have issues and they couldn't have babies, or here he didn't want the camp to be defiled. Like he wanted us to be perfect when you went to war, when you went against another nation. He didn't want any type of imperfection, man. But we'll get into that in the next service. With that, Kiyata War.
At Amadi. Everybody stand. Men of Israel, gird thy loins, prepare to salute the Torah.
Yahaba Shimmy Shabaraka Yah.
Yahba Shimmy Shabaraka Yah.
Yahweh Shem Yah Shabaraka Yah.
I'm gonna say the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew.
Wapan Yakodam.
Wapan Hakwadam, which means everybody turn face east. We're gonna say the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanaw. Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malakwaka. Taba'ah. Ratazaka. Hayah. Aisha. Baharataza. Kawa. Hayah. Bashamayim. Thulanawa. Lakam. Cow. Yawam. Wasalak Lanawa. Kawath Nawa. Kasalak Nawa. Kawath Yanawa. Wala'ah. Tabayah Nawa. Banasaya 1. Abal. Awashah Nawa. Mayan. Rai. Kaya. Laka. Amalakwa. Waha'ala. Watapara. Lawalamya. Amma in English, our Father, which art in heaven. Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. Forever. So like and the glory. Forever. So be it.
It's the prayer for the power. Yahweh. Ba'ashim Yahushua.
Bahashim Yahushua.
Baba Kushah.
Baba Kushah.
Athulanaw.
Hakak.
La Rapa'ah. Kal Makalah. Kal Madawa.
Hakak. Latahar. Amatazarayim.
Hakak.
Lahakwayam.
Hamathim.
Hakak. Al. Rakawa. Atama'ala. Lagarasham.
Ba'ashim Yahushua.
The
Tawada
in English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of disease. So like all manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the leper. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh. Thank you. So be it.
It's a prayer for the blessings. Barakatah Yahweh. Wa Yahweh Shah.
Wa Yahweh Shah.
Wa Mayaka Allah.
Wa Mayaka Allah.
Wa Alahayim.
Wa Alahayim.
Matazab Ya'ah.
Matazab Ya'ah.
Alawap Yahana.
Alawap Yahana.
Ha Alawap.
Ha Alawapim.
Ha Saranyam.
Ha Saranyam.
Ha Kwatazayoyim.
Ha Kwatazayoyim.
Ha Koyoyoyim.
Ha Koyoyoyim.
Wa Ha Akwatim.
Wa Ha Agwathim.
Yahweh. Ba'ashim Yahushua.
Ba'ashim Yahushua.
The water Aman.
Aman. In English, bless you Yahweh. And Yahweh Shah. And Michael. And the angels. Commanding General Yahana. The generals. The captains. The officers. The troopers. And the sisters. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you. So be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Ayanya. Ahahari. Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Isaiah. Ma'ayin. Yahweh. Aisha. Shamayam. Wa'arataza. Ayathan. Lamawat. Wagalka. Ayanawam.
Shamarka. Hanala'ah. Yanawam. Wala'ah. Yayashan. Shawamar. Yasha'ala. Yahweh. Shamarka. Yahweh. Tazalka. Al-Yad. Yamyaka. Yawamam. Hashamash. La'ah. Yakaka. Wayarak. Balayala. Yahweh. Shamarka. Makal Rad. Yashamar. Afnapashka. Yahweh. Yashamar. Taza'atka. Wabawa'aka.
Mayatha.
Wa'aid Awalam.
In English, I will lift up mine eyes
I will lift up mine eyes
unto the hills.
to the hill.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from
My
Yahweh,
help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and
which
earth.
made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be
He
moved.
will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth
he
Yasha'Allah
that keepeth Yasha'Allah
shall neither slumber nor
shall
sleep.
neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
Yahweh shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming
from
in
this time
from
forth
this time forward
and even
and
forevermore.
even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim,
Al-Dama Yalakah.
Adama Yalakah,
Al-Takara.
Ata Karash,
Al-Tashakwa.
Ata Shakwat, Al,
Kayahana.
Kayahana,
Awayabyaka.
Awayabyaka,
Yahama.
Yahama,
Yawan.
Yawam,
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash,
Al-Aimaka.
Aimaka,
Ya'ira Yumwa.
Yawayamwa,
Sawada.
Sawada,
Wayata.
Wayatha,
Ya'ai Tazawa.
Yawa Tazawa,
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Al Tazapawanyaka,
Amarwa.
Amarwa,
Salaki. Lakawa.
Lakawa,
Wanakakidam.
Wanakakidam,
Wagalia.
Magalia,
Wala'a.
Wala,
Yazakar.
Yazakar,
Sham Yasha'al.
Sham Yasha'ala,
Awada.
Yawada,
Kaya.
Kaya,
Nawa'ai Tazawa.
Nawa Tazawa,
Laba.
Laba,
Yakadwa.
Ikadwa,
Alyaka.
Alyaka,
Barya.
Maria,
Yakaratwa.
Yakarathwa,
Ahalya.
Ahawya,
Adawam.
Anawam,
Wayashamai.
Wayashamai,
Alayam.
Alayam,
Mawa'aba.
Wawa Abba,
Wahagaryam.
Wahagari,
Gabal.
Gabal,
Wa'aimawan.
Imawan,
Wa'aimalak.
Wayamalak,
Palashah.
Palashah,
Yashabya.
Am Yashabia,
Tazawul.
Tazawar,
Gam Ashawul.
Gamajawar,
Nalawa.
Nanawa,
Imam.
Imam,
Ayawa.
Hayawa,
Zarawai.
Zarawai,
Labunya Lawat.
Laban Yalawat,
Salah.
Salah,
Aisha.
Aisha,
Lahom.
Laham,
Kamadyan.
Kamadim,
Kasaya.
Kazaya,
Sara'ah.
Sara'ah,
Kayabyan.
Koyabia,
Banakal.
Wanakal,
Kwayash.
Kwayash,
Wan.
One,
Nashamadwa.
Nashamadwa,
Ba'ayan.
Bahayan,
Da'ara.
Da'ara,
Hayawa.
Nayawa,
Daman.
Daman,
La'adama.
La'adama,
Shayatamba.
Shayathamba,
Nada.
Nada,
Ya Mawa.
Yamawa,
Ka'ira.
Kayarab,
Wakaza Abba.
Wakaza Abba,
Wakaza Abak.
Wakaza Abak,
Wakatazal.
Wakatazal,
Mana'ai.
Mana'ai,
Ka.
Ka,
Nasayakumba.
Nasayakumba,
Ashar.
Ashar,
Amarwa.
Amawa,
Nayarashah.
Nayarashah,
Lanawa.
Nanawa,
Ah.
Af,
Na'awa.
Na'awa,
Alahayam.
Alahayam,
Alahaya.
Alahaya,
Shayatamba.
Shayathamba,
Kagagala.
Kagagala,
Kakwash.
Kakwash,
Lapunya.
Yapanya,
Rawaka.
Rawaka,
Ka'ash.
Kaash,
Yaira.
Kalbayara Yaira,
Wakala Haba.
Wakalahaba,
Talahat.
Talahat,
Harayam.
Tabayam,
Khan.
Khan,
Dawadatma.
Dawadatma,
Basa Iraka.
Basa Iraka,
Wabasa.
Wabasa,
Wapatka.
Wapathka,
Dabahalam.
Sabahalam,
Mala'a.
Mala'a,
Panyaham.
Panyaham,
Kalawan.
Wakalawan,
Waya.
Waya,
Wakwashwa.
Wapashwa,
Shamka.
Shamka,
Yahawa.
Yahawa,
Yabashwa.
Yabashwa,
Waya.
Waya,
Wahawa.
Yahawa,
Ayai.
Ayai,
Waya.
Waya,
Kapawa.
Kapawa,
Waya.
Waya,
Abadwa.
Labadwa,
Waya.
Waya,
Da'aiwa.
Ayawa,
Kaya.
Kaya,
Ata.
Atha,
Shamka.
Shamka,
Yahawa.
Yahawa,
Labadka.
Abadka,
Al Yawan.
Ayawan,
Al Kaha Aratazah.
Akaha Ratasa. In the English, keep not thou silence,
Keep not thy silence.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh.
hold not thy peace,
Hold not thy peace.
and be not still,
Be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo,
For lo,
thy enemies make a tumble,
thine enemies make a tumble.
and they that hate
And
thee
they that hate thee
have lifted up the
have
head.
lifted up their head.
They have taken crafty
They
counsel
have taken crafty counsel
against thy people,
against thy people
and consulted
and
against
consulted against
thy hidden
thine
ones.
hidden ones.
They have
They
said,
have said,
come,
come,
and let us cut them off
let us cut them off
from being a
from
nation.
being a nation.
So like it, that the name of
In the
Yasha'Allah
name of Yasha'Al,
may be no more
may be
remembrance.
no more remembrance.
For they had consulted
For
together
they have consulted together
with one
with
consent.
one consent.
They are confederate against
They are
thee,
confederate against thee,
the tabernacles of
the
Edom,
tabernacles of Edom,
and the
and the
Ishmaelites,
Ishmaelites,
of Moab,
of Moab,
and the
and the
Hagarenes,
Hagarenes,
Gabal,
Gabal,
and Ammon,
and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines,
Philistines,
with the inhabitants of
with
Tyre.
the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur
So
is joined with them.
is joined with
So like it
them.
also
Also
is joined with
is
them.
joined with them.
They have hope in the children of
They
Lot.
have opened the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah,
do unto them
do unto them
as unto the
as
Midianites,
unto the Midianites,
as to
to
Sisera,
Sisera,
as to
as
Jabin,
to Jabin,
at the brook of
at the
Kisan,
brook of Kasam,
which perish at Endor.
which perish at Endor.
They became as dung for the
It
earth.
became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles
Make their noble
like Oreb
like Ored,
and like Zaed.
and like Zaed.
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes
all their princes,
as Zebah
as Abba,
and as
and
Amunah,
as Amun,
who said,
who said,
Let us take to ourselves
the
houses of Yahweh in possession.
houses of Yahweh in possession.
Oh my power.
Oh my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As the stubble before the
As
wind.
the stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth they
As
wood.
the fire burneth they wood.
And as the flame.
And as the flame.
Set of the mountains on
Set
fire.
of the mountains on fire.
So persecute them.
Persecute them.
With thy tempest.
With thy tempest.
And make them afraid.
Make them afraid.
With thy storm.
With thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
And they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
In trouble forever.
In trouble forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
Perish.
That men may know.
That they may know.
That thou.
That thou.
Whose name alone.
Whose name alone.
Is Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
Art the most high.
Art the most high.
Over all the earth.
Over all the earth.
This concludes our Sabbath service.
All right, men of Israel, Saul. We give one courtesy salute to the teacher, men of Israel, Ma'at Shabbat, Ahmadian, Barak, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shabbat Barakatah. Yah Yamatah, class dismissed.
All right, so tune in next Saturday. Pick up where we left off, man. Sabbath service is a very important thing, and we're practicing the righteous acts, getting ready for when Christ come. These things are already on the, they're already on the go. With that, shalom, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shabbat Barakatah, Yahweh Shema Tabah Hashem, Yahweh Shah. Oh, Salaki, Officer Dawadah said, he said, shalom, brothers. He said, y'all brothers keep that seal. Never let it go. Y'all most high in Christ, sir.
Most high in Christ. Shalom, everyone.